What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with this week's very unique episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, excuse me, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now on the road of 500 subs. Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I've said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel. Excuse me, that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box. Excuse me, that I opened up last year, which is obviously this beautiful collector's rare B-Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful as a collector's rare. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, excuse me, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: which archetype would you guys like to see get turned into a structure deck in the foreseeable future? Let me know down in the comments below. And for this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, well, this is going to be a bit of an interesting one, because it appears that Blue Eyes is getting another structure deck. Here's the interesting thing. Blue Eyes, the card Blue Eyes White Dragon, has been in so many starter slash structure decks over the years, mostly on the Kaiba on the Kaiba side of things, including starter deck Kaiba, starter deck Kaiba Evolution, starter deck Kaiba Reloaded. It even also got its own structure deck a number of years ago, known as Saga of Blue Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon, I think it's called. Which the name was a retrain of the set Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which was actually the very first set ever made in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. And this is weird, because we now know it's gonna be released in the OCG on September 7th later this year. We know that we're gonna be getting 8 brand new cards, as this little tape is no longer active. Yeah, my thumb is like really numb. Sorry guys, that's why. But anyway, I'm going to put in a new thing of tape. Here's some extra tape. Anyway, so we know that we'll be getting get this, 8 brand new cards in the set. So this will be interesting because the 8 new cards that we could be getting are literally just about almost anything. We could literally get just about anything. Including a brand new synchro. We could potentially get a new fusion. We might even get a brand new Blue Eyes main deck monster for all we know. But here's the crazy thing. This is the actual statement that was released by none other than Yu-Gi-Oh! Japan. So big shout out to them. Obviously no copyrights. But it says here, quote, Blue Eyes White Dragon, the popular card that represents Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself, is getting focused in a new structure deck releasing on September 7th, 2024. The deck will contain 8 new cards and a rarity enhancement pack to further boost the rarity of the new cards. 5 out of the 8 new cards will be included in the pack in super rare or higher. There's even a rare chance you might get a quarter century secret rare. So it will contain 50 cards, one ultra rare and 7 normal parallel rare, a rarity enhancement pack, so 5 out of the 8, 1 card only in secret rare, 7 super rare, with each super also able to be a secret rare. 3 of the 8 cards can come in quarter century secret rare. So here's the thing. What's cool about this is that this is really really interesting, because I believe some of the more expensive cards in the archetype are, I think, cards like Sage with Eyes of Blue. I know that Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon from Shiny Victories, I think, is like a $20 secret, is like a $20 secret rare right now. And I know that some of the Critias fusions are going for like a little over $1 right now, because technically the Critias fusions do count as part of the Blue Eyes archetype, technically, because of the card Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, but still. In fact, I think Tyrant Dragon, isn't Blue Eyes Tyrant like a $7 secret rare or something like that? I think so. I'm not so sure, but we are getting some brand new cards. We're not entirely sure though of what we can get, of what we'll get in this structure deck. But obviously you guys know what's cool about these structure decks is that you can get 3 of these and you can build yourself probably one of the most budget competitive decks the world has ever seen. Like, you could literally do 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, 3 Blue Eyes alternative White Dragons, 3 solid dragons, 2 Abyss Dragons, 3 Ash, 3 Bell. The possibilities are out there. And speaking of Ash and Bell, the reprints that will be in this structure deck, we can almost guarantee, we can pretty much just guarantee that the entire archetype is going to be reprinted in this structure deck. Majesty with Eyes of Blue, Rage with Eyes of Blue, if I remember correctly. Bingo Machine Go is most likely going to be in there. We know that Blue Eyes will be in there. Alternative is going to be there. Sage will be there. Priestess will be there. Maiden's going to be in it. We might even see a reprint of Monster Reborn. Potentially just a fuck ton of hand traps, like maybe Ash Blossom or Ghost Bell or maybe even Ghost Ogre. It's possible. Very possible. One thing that we could also almost guarantee is that we might even also see a reprint of what you call it? Oh, what's that one card? I know I mentioned Twin Burst, but we could potentially get a reprint of cards like um maybe Azure Eye Silver Dragon, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon could also be in the structure deck. Um we might legit, honestly, not gonna cap, we might see reprints of pretty much everything. So if you take a if you look at all the Blue Eyes cards, in the archetype, then you will know that there are a lot of them. There is a lot of Blue Eyes cards, including including the Xyz monster that was in World Superstars, Legendary Dragon of White, I think it's called. So so we have cards like Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, White Dragon, Alternative White Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, Chaos Max, Jet Dragon, Shining Dragon, which I highly doubt Blue Eyes Shining Dragon is going to be in the structure deck, just because of the fact that it's just way too gimmicky. Way too gimmicky to play. It would be funny though, but it's a bit too gimmicky. Blue Eyes Solid Dragon, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, which would be even more funny if it was in that structure deck. Twin Burst Dragon, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dragon Spirit of White, Malefic Blue Eyes, which again would be funny if that was in there. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. There was even also there's even also cards like Majesty with Eyes of Blue, Maiden with Eyes of Blue. There's a lot of really good cards. So we can pretty much guarantee that, again, cards like Alternative White Dragon, Solid Dragon, Chaos Max Dragon, Chaos Form is most likely going to be in there. There's a lot of cards that we can definitely expect to see, but we don't. But again, we don't really know. I also Ultimate Fusion, which is basically their polymerization, is probably going to be in this structure deck. But that's one of the big upsides. The biggest downfall of this whole of the idea is that Konami reprint cards that are way too gimmicky, and they could also print new cards that are just too gimmicky to the point where the cards just suck. They're no good whatsoever, and they're not fit for the meta. So if that's the case, then what's the point of releasing the structure deck anyway? My honest opinion, I love the idea, but again, with those eight new cards, we are gonna have to wait and see what cards we can expect. We could potentially see a new fusion. We could see a new synchro and a couple of new tuners. We could see a brand new Xyz monster. We could even see a fucking Link monster for all we know. But I will say this. Advent of the Eyes of Blue is definitely going to be a bit of an interesting structure deck. Only time will tell if Blue Eyes will become meta like it was back in 2016. Because if you guys remember, Blue Eyes was pretty popular for about maybe a couple weeks, and then people started to realize, oh, this deck sucks. Next format, next deck. Oh, Zodiac. Best deck in the format, and people would literally try to build Blue Eyes to combat against Zoo, but we all know Zoo was just way too fucking broken. But on that note, I don't really know exactly when we're gonna get the new cards. I'm assuming we'll probably get them sometime in the next like 2 to 3 months at best. So get ready for that. But with that being said, that will do it for this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on this, and what kind of new cards do you think Blue Eyes should get? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.